His reaction had me gasping. I was laughing so hard. Hi beautiful people, welcome. If this is your first time, my name is Talia Diwali and this is Disbydem. Today we're going to be talking about Shotgun Wedding. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. And with that, let's get into this.
It's time.
To the pool! Now!
They were pirates, and they took everybody hostage.
Where is the pater of the pride?
Robert, they're calling you.
Thanks a lot, Carol.
So Darcy and Tom gather their families for a destination wedding, but the ceremony gets put on hold when gunmen take everyone hostage. Now they must do everything they can to save their loved ones if they don't wind up killing each other first. So I watched this last night, and honestly I should have done a live reaction to this movie because this movie was F-U-N-N-Y. Now, full disclosure, I may have been riding the 420 pony when I was watching this, but I had a blast. It was not what I was expecting at all. I knew that I was going to watch it because I love Josh Duhamel and Jennifer Lopez. I think Jennifer Lopez is an amazing actress. She kind of won me over after Enough. When I saw that movie, I was like, okay, girl, you have come and you are here to stay. So I knew that I was going to see this movie regardless of how bad it turned out to be. But what I got yesterday was not what I was expecting at all. I was laughing so hard. I was vibrating our bed. Like, I was shaking the bed. It wasn't like original in any way. Like, I think we've seen this concept multiple times. What was unexpected for me was their reaction to having their wedding like hijacked. So essentially they kind of were okay with killing people, and it was like, this is bonkers, this is crazy, but like in the best way. I think between them they killed like 5 people between each couple. That's just my dog. So between them they killed like 5 people, maybe 6, but it's like they got more confident after each person they killed. By the 5th person, they were like armed to the teeth and like ready to just go annihilating these pirates. A lot of the cues were very unexpected. The comedic timing of this was honestly one of the best that I have seen in maybe a few months, or one of the best I've seen in these types of movies. And it all made sense when I found out that Ryan Reynolds was one of the executive producers on this. I was like, okay, yeah, that actually tracked. And then you go to like some of the cast members, and when I saw Miss Westlake, if you guys know who Miss Westlake is, if that reference is enough for you to know who I am talking about, you guys are the OG, you know what I'm talking about. When I saw Miss Westlake, and I was like, is that Miss Westlake? Could it be? And if you don't know who I'm talking about Sonia Braga. She played Miss Westlake, who was Theodore's teacher in The Cosby Show. And I loved Miss Westlake. I loved her no-nonsense attitude. I loved how she educated the children. I just loved everything about that character. So when I saw her in this, and I was like, is that Miss Westlake? Oh my God, that's Miss Westlake. Because I honestly thought that she was dead, if I'm being honest. And then she was funny as all hell. I was like, yep, that's the Miss Westlake I know. And I was thrilled. There were a lot of people in this that I absolutely loved. Obviously Jennifer Lopez, Josh Duhamel, but Lenny Kravitz was in this, and he was unexpectedly funny, especially towards the end. There was this scene that happened, and I'm not trying to give anything away, but there was this scene that happened, and his reaction had me gasping. I was laughing so hard. I enjoyed this movie. I laughed throughout this entire movie, and I'm so excited to watch it again. To be honest, I think I'm gonna do a live reaction. Watch with me. Maybe that's gonna go on the Patreon. But I will probably put some clips on here as well. But this movie was fantastic. Jennifer Coolidge, of course, came in hot, and she was hilarious. I think it's amazing that we get to see her in so many projects. She's in this. There's another one coming out. I think We Have a Ghost or something like that, and she's in that as well. She's just, as soon as she came back to acting, she's just been in different things one after the other, and I'm really liking it. In this, she was hilarious. But another person that I even love, Cheech Marin, was in this. He didn't really have that many lines, but he was still funny. And then Darcy Carden, who was from The Good Place, who was one of my favorite characters in The Good Place. Loved her in this. Reading up, I see that the movie is getting a lot of hate from critics, and I guess it's because it's not that original. But don't listen to them, people. You watch this movie for yourself and decide whether you like it or not. I think it's a great movie. It's a fantastic movie for like a family night movie, as long as everyone's age appropriate, of course, because I think they do curse a lot in this. And there's killing and there's a lot of blood, so be aware of that. But on my scale, this is a solid 8, people. A solid 8 out of 10, because it made me laugh. Like every 20 seconds I was laughing. It was just the social cues, the unexpected comedic timing. Like, they got it right. Josh Duhamel and Jennifer Lopez actually looked really good together as a couple. They fit. I was actually expecting it to be like, oh, Josh Duhamel was like a former CIA agent, and then people were coming to take over his wedding because they had found out who he was. It was nothing like that. These are two ordinary people who just went on a killing spree, people. And it ended up being very funny. So yeah, it's streaming on Prime. It's right there right now, so be sure to check it out and like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. I will see you in the next one. Bye!